Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to do a tier ranking of all Nintendo Switch games that were published by Nintendo. And S being the best, D being the worst, I'm going to rank all of these games. Most of them I've actually played, so it should be pretty easy for me to do this list. And we are at the end of the Switch's life cycle, so let's just say this is it. This is the Switch era of first-party Nintendo games. So let's do it, guys. Okay, so starting off with Mario Kart 8. I would rank Mario Kart 8 as S tier. Why? Because it's just the perfect Mario Kart game. The gameplay is perfect, it's brilliant. Sold, I don't know, is it 70 million almost? It's got everything in it, battle modes, plenty of characters, plenty of stages. Perfect Mario Kart game, and it's definitely an S rank. I don't even know how they top this one, but we'll see with Switch 2. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 is an S rank. Flip Wars, wow, never even heard of this one. Just when I thought I've played them all. Giving it a D because I've not played it. Anything I've not played, I'm just going to give it a D. If I've not played it or heard it, it just goes in the D. Snipperclips, this is actually a really good game. It's one of the first Switch games. I think it was a launch title. I'm going to put Snipperclips, I'm going to put it at B. It's a very good co-op game. I haven't completed it, but it's a lot of fun. You need a friend to play this one, that's why I've never completed it. I need more friends to play with. If you had online, that would have been a bonus. But yeah, Snipperclips is a B. Arms was a really fun game. I'm going to give Arms a B as well, even though it's, it's a game that I had a lot of fun on when it first came out. It's very underrated. It's a very good game. I mean, Astrobot recently copied one of the Arms mechanics. Yeah. Anyway, Arms is a really good game. If you've never played it, go check it out. It's very underrated. B. I would say it's a B tier. Splatoon 2, I would also say that's Splatoon 2 was actually very good. Very good. I would probably say... I'd still say B, to be honest. It's a very good game. It is a good game. Very good game. Yeah, I love the single player in this game. And the multiplayer is fun too. Yeah, B. I'm not going to give it an A. B. Mario plus Rabbids is an A. That was one of my favourite games in 2017. Loved it. So original. Yeah, it was a fun game. Great strategic game. It's like that XCOM, if you've ever played that. It's very similar to that, but with Mario in it and the Rabbids. One of Ubisoft's best games, actually. Pokken Tournament, never liked it. Never liked this game. As much as I like Tekken, and it was made by the same team that made Tekken apparently, I was not a fan. The gameplay, I just couldn't get into it. And I'm not a big fan of Pokemon either, so... Yeah, the only reason I tried it was because I liked Tekken, and I was expecting something a bit more like Tekken with meets Pokemon, but wasn't quite like it. So yeah, Pokken, sorry, I'm going to give it a D. If you guys think it's any better, let me know. Comment section. Fire Emblem Warriors. I actually really enjoyed this game. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm going to put it down as a C. Actually, would I put it as a C? No, do you know what? It's a bit higher than the C. I'd say it's with these games. Yeah, definitely with these lot. B. I do like the Warrior games. I know they're very repetitive. Hack and slash, Koei Tecmo, Dragon Dynasty Warriors, but I don't know. They just do a pretty good job every time, I think. Especially with the Nintendo ones. So yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors, really enjoyed that. Mario Odyssey is an S rank. Yep, it's an S tier. It's another classic. We all know it is. I don't need to talk about Odyssey. We all know how awesome it was. Yeah. Say what you like about Astrobot being, one of the best platformers ever, but hey, Odyssey is better for me all day long. We could do with Astrobot being on this list, I think Sony should release Astrobot on Switch, personally. But let's not talk about that. We're doing the tier rank. I don't want to talk too much about Odyssey. We all know what it is. It's an S rank. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm going to give this an S rank as well. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Very controversial S rank. I know a lot of people are going to complain in the comment section right now with this one, saying it's definitely not an S rank. It's the worst Xenoblade game ever. I love it. Check out my Xenoblade tier ranking. I put it all in there. It's awesome. I love Xenoblade. If you don't agree, I totally get it. For me, it was awesome, and it's very, very underrated JRPG. The music, everything about this game is brilliant. The story, the characters, yeah. Check out my Xenoblade ranking. Dragon Quest Builders. I've never played these games, so I'm just going to put them down there. Bayonetta 1 still holds up, still awesome, gets an A rank. Bayonetta 2, also an A rank. Don't need to talk about them games, do I? We know what they're all about. You know, if you like Stellar Blade, check out Bayonetta. Seriously. This is where it all kind of began, kind of. You know, makers of Devil May Cry. Kirby Stars Allies. I did like this game. I did complete it. I'm going to give this one a C. I played it with my niece. We had a lot of fun playing it, but if I didn't play it co-op, probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. It is a good game though. It is a good game. It's definitely not a D. It's fun. Could have been better. It is good. Hyrule Warriors. Now, I've not actually played this on the Switch. I've got it, but I've not played it on the Switch. I completed it on the Wii U, so I know what it's all about, and it's a really good game. I'm going to say the B. I really enjoyed it. Surprised me, actually. I wasn't looking forward to it when it first came out, and it was actually really good when I played it eventually. 1-2 Switch. I played this recently. I did not like it. When I first played it, I thought it was really good. I don't know why. It's fun. Then tried to play it recently, and I don't think it holds up. I don't know why. Maybe because there's better options now. At launch, this is all we had. Kind of, but now there's just so many more better games to play on the Switch, you know, party games. But yeah, 1-2 Switch doesn't hold up in my opinion. Yeah, not very good. D. Labos. All these Labo games. Which one is this? I don't even know which one this one is. Right, the Robot Labo was terrible. Really was. I hated that thing. I loved building it, but the playing thing, playing it was awful. Like, it wasn't for me anyway. It's for my nieces. But yeah, didn't like it at all. The VR toy, you know what? They're all probably a D, to be honest. The Labos. Breath of the Wild. Wow, masterpiece. I don't need to talk about this game. One of the best games of all time. That's all I'm going to say on that. Breath of the Wild, launch title. S rank. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Oof. Oof. Yeah, A rank. Loved it. It's one of my favourite 2D platforming. In fact, that's probably my favourite Donkey Kong game. 2D ones. In fact, it's my favourite Donkey Kong game. The 3D one was terrible. Yeah, I'd probably say Tropical Freeze is my favourite, and I grew up playing the originals. Pokemon Quest. Oh, I don't do Pokemon games, I really don't. Sushi Striker, never interested me. Mario Tennis, Ace Tennis. You know, I love the Mario Tennis games. This one, I just haven't done enough in it. I've only played about 5 hours of it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad game. It's not. I'd probably say it's a C. Let me know in the comment section if you disagree. Let me know in the comment section if you think I should play Mario Tennis more. Octopath Traveler. Ooh. I have played quite a lot of this game. I must have done about 20 hours, but I've not completed it. I know it's very highly rated. I don't know if it's as good as everyone says, but it's okay from what I've played. It's got a pretty good soundtrack. I love the art style, and that's what convinced me to get it. I'm gonna say this game is a C. It's not a D, definitely not a D. I'm gonna say it's a C for me personally. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. I do like this game, but it's one of those games I like puzzle games. It's just one of those games I would probably say it's a C tier. Yeah, it's not. I've just struggled to complete it. It's not a bad game. It's fun, but I don't have the urge to go back and keep playing it or complete it. I should complete it, but for now I'm gonna say it's a C. Go Vacation, not for me. These are terrible. And there's that another Labo game, D. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is a brilliant game. I would probably say it's an A rank. I mean, that's without doubt the best DLC Xenoblade game. You know, like a DLC additional content. It's the best one without a doubt. It's brilliant. You get like 40 hours worth of gameplay in this. This game was actually released on a cartridge as a separate game. You can buy it as a standalone game. It's brilliant. A rank for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You can see how much I love number 2, huh? Mario Party. Now this one wasn't very good, I'm not gonna lie. I only did about 5 hours in this. This is one of the, I hate to say this, but it's probably one of the worst Mario Party games. I did not enjoy it. I felt ripped off buying that one because I played it for about 5 hours and gave up. And I kept it for about 5 years and I just never really got into it. I must have only played it 3 or 4 times. And each session lasts about an hour and a half. The World Ends With You I've not played. It doesn't interest me, if I'm honest with you. I heard very good things about it, but it just doesn't interest me. Here you go. Let's Go Pikachu. Like I said, I'm not a Pokemon fan, but I will say the original Red and Blue was my favourite Pokemon game, if any. And this was a remake of Red, Blue, Yellow. I'm gonna say it's a remake of Yellow. It was probably the best Pokemon game, in my opinion, kind of. I'm gonna say it's a C. It's not a D. I quite liked the only thing I didn't like about it is when you had to throw the Pokeballs. I didn't like that. I thought it would have been better without. I thought it would have been better just normal turn-based. Didn't like the whole chucking the ball. Yeah. Let's Go Eevee. Oh, well, I guess you could put that in there. It's the same thing, isn't it? Just different Pokemons. Smash Brothers is an S, without a doubt. I mean, I've done almost 900 hours with family. You know, me and my family, we play this together almost every weekend. Since it's come out in 2018, we've done almost 900 hours. I think we have done 900 hours, I can't remember, but it's a lot. Definitely an S rank. This game is just an all-time classic. I mean, it's the ultimate, just like Mario Kart. I don't even know how they're going to improve this game. Like, this is the ultimate one. It's got every character, every stage. It's got everything. Don't know how you top that. I really don't, other than, you know, make it 4K or something. Yeah, definitely an S rank. I don't need to talk about Smash Brothers. We all know what it is. Fitness Boxing, D rank, not for me. The Mario U series, C. Definitely not a D. It's still a Mario game and it still plays well. It's still, you know, high quality. It's sold really well as well. It's the one from the Wii U. It actually launched with the Wii U. Very disappointed at the time when it came out as a launch title because it's just another Mario U. You know, we've had many. I think we had a total of 4 of them, maybe 5 if you include the DS one. Yeah, yeah, it's a C rank. It's still playable. It's up there. It's like, yeah, I think it's fair. C rank. Definitely not a D because it's not a bad game, is it? Tetris 99 was actually a pretty decent free game. I will say it's a C though. Yoshi's Crafted World. I've got this. I've played a couple of stages with my nieces. I might have to play it more to judge it, but for now I'm going to give it a C because there's a reason why I haven't gone back to play it. It's just a bit too easy. Yeah. Labo, the VR one. You know what? The VR Labo wasn't actually that bad. I quite like this one. Now, the reason I don't have it anymore is because I left it to collect dust in a corner somewhere in my house, and then spiders started to find their way inside the VR headset, which was damn creepy, trust me. So I threw the whole thing away. Otherwise, it was actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie, it was actually pretty good. It was fun. I'm going to give the VR set a C. I think the VR set is actually really good. If you can get hold of the VR set, pretty cheap, if they still exist, because the cardboard, once it's made, it's done. Can't buy it anymore. I would recommend it. It's actually quite fun. Kids will definitely like it. I don't know what that is. Box Boy? Box Girl? Never heard of that. D. You know what? This Cadence of Hyrule. I'm not too sure what to think of this game. It's quite hard. Got a great soundtrack. But actually, I don't know. I just can't get into it. I think it's one of those roguelike type games. I don't know. I'm going to give it a C because the gameplay is fun. And it's not a bad game. Definitely not a bad game. But I'm going to give it a C. Mario Maker. Oof. Mario Maker is actually superb. Brilliant. My only issue is it was better on the Wii U because we had a gamepad and we could like design on the gamepad. Yeah, that's the advantage the Wii U had. However, the game itself is pretty awesome. It does everything what you want it to do. I'm going to give it an A rank because, you know, S ranks are like all-time classic, you know, greatest of all time for me. And A rank is still a very, very good game. One of the, you know, up there. And Mario, you know, it's a very polished game, Mario Maker. It does exactly what you're supposed to do, create levels, and I've seen some amazing levels on this game. So, yeah, love it. Dragon Quest Builders. Never played these games, even though probably should, but I'm not into Minecraft, if that's the type of game it is. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I do have this game, and I have played a few hours of it. And it did grab my interest, but when I started playing it, I don't know. I haven't really been pulled in by this one yet. But from what I've played so far, I would probably say it's a C. Koei Tecmo in this game. It's not a bad game. I quite like it. I like the comical art and everything. You know, it's very like the comics and the cartoon and all that, rather than the movies. And I prefer that. I prefer the comics. Fire Emblem 3 Hours is one of the best Fire Emblem games in my opinion. Gets an A rank. Loved it. It was one of the Switch's highlights for me. Astral Chain. I will put that up there as an S rank. The reason I'm giving Astral Chain an S rank is because for me, this is Platinum Games' best game. Easily one of the best hack and slash games. And soundtrack, character design, artwork, story, it ticks it all. It's brilliant. One of the most impressive games on the Switch, and the combat is a standout. Like, you'll never probably find a game with a combat like that. You know, on the surface it might just look like hack and slash, but you're controlling two characters at once, and it's so unique. It's brilliant. Once you understand the concept, you know, the controls, the moves, you'll love it. And I have seen this game running on 60 FPS on PC, and it looks bloody amazing. Like, this game needs a Switch 2 patch. Hopefully, Switch 2 will upscale all these games. Astral Chain gets an S for me. Brilliant. One of the best games on the Switch. Kirby, what? What is this Kirby game? It's that free one, isn't it? I can't even read it, but I know which one it is. It's the free one that you get. I'm not really a fan, so I'm just going to go there. D. Daemon X Machina. Oof, this game was disappointing. Very disappointing. I remember thinking this was going to be great because the artwork and everything, and Armored Core and all that, ended up just being meh. I don't know how else to put it. Very disappointing. It looked great, but it wasn't. What is it? Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening is a B rank. The original Link's Awakening, for me, is one of the best Zelda games in the entire series. I absolutely love it. The original one would get an S for me. But the remake is a B. The reason it's a B is because just the little things, you know, I don't know. The game is exactly the same as the original, which I love. I don't mind the art style, but I would have preferred the original art style. And the music, I absolutely love the original music. With this one, I don't know, the rendition, I'm not a big fan of the rendition of the soundtrack in this version. But yeah, it's still a very good game. Enjoyed it. It's a B rank. Anyone who hasn't played it, check it out. Dragon Quest XI. Now then, this one. For me, it's an S rank. Yeah, it's an S rank. Absolutely love Dragon Quest XI. I've only ever played this one fully. I've played some of the others, I never completed them, but this one, everything about it, soundtrack, story, the music, the character design, it was worth the wait. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. One of my highlights again on the Switch. Loved it. But yeah, Dragon Quest XI. Can't wait for the new one, whenever that comes out. Yeah, that's tier. Ring Fit Adventure does the job. Absolutely brilliant. Massive improvement from Wii Fit. I will say Ring Fit Adventure is a B rank. Is it a B rank? Let me think. It might even be higher, because at the end of the day, what more could you have done with this game? I'm thinking to improve it. It was so good. I would probably say it's an A rank. Is it an A rank? Alright, maybe it's a B. It's a fitness game at the end of the day. For a fitness game, it's very good. I don't know what else they could have done to improve it, to be honest. But yeah, a B rank. Luigi's Mansion 3, I'm going to say that's a B rank. I'll try and whiz through some of these now because there's quite a lot to go through. Luigi's Mansion 3. It was a good game. Mario Olympics, never played these games. Don't know what Stretches is. I hate these Pokemon games. Sword and Shield. Really don't like them. Brain Training is just brain training. Probably just, I don't know, B as well. You know, it was good on the DS, the brain training, but I never really bothered. I've got it on the Switch, Yeah, not for me. In fact, yeah, D's. Is it a D? I don't know. It's brain training. What more could you do with it? Maybe. Don't know. All right, Fire Emblem. Is that Tokyo Mirage Session? I actually really like this game. I've not cleared it yet, but I've done about 10 hours. It's just been on my backlog. But from what I've played, it's actually a pretty good game. It's very underrated. So I'm gonna give this one. A B. From what I've played, I really enjoyed it. I need to go back and finish it. Might even be higher once I finished it. Pokemon, the Mystery Dungeon is not for me. Animal Crossing. Now then. Did 100 hours on this game, which isn't a lot compared to most people, but I'm gonna give this one a B. I know some people would rank it much higher than that. I'm gonna give it a B because after 100 hours I just couldn't be bothered going back to it, even though there was a lot more to do in it. It's a game you can just play whenever. It's a chill out game, isn't it? It's one of those. It's good, but it had its problems, like when you're visiting other people's islands and it takes forever loading, and that's not the game's fault, it's more the Switch itself. But they could improve it. It's a good game. It's probably the best Animal Crossing game, and I really enjoyed it in lockdown. What's this one? I don't know, something Jobs. I'll put that in D, I've never heard of it. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 gets an S rank, next to 2. Absolutely love Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I know it's one of those games where most people today probably won't like it as much because they feel the combat is, not their cup of tea for whatever reason. I know a lot of people have given up on it early. They can't get into it. They can't. I don't know. They just give up. But for me personally, I loved it. I mean, all I'm going to say on Xenoblade 1 is avoid the side quests and do the main quest. Just progress in the story and you'll enjoy it. Complete the game, complete the story, and you'll love it. It takes a bit of time, at least maybe 10, 15 hours, maybe more, maybe about 20 even, of the story that is, not side quests, because side quests are rubbish. Yeah, it's a really good game. If you finish it, you'll know how good it is. So Xenoblade 1 is an S next to 2 for me. I really like this game. The 51 worldwide games. For me, did the job. It's got 50 odd games. I won't put it in A, I'd put it in B. I think it's actually a really good game. Me and my niece, we always play it. He's got like 51 board games in there, games you've probably never even heard of. You can learn the rules and everything by playing this game. It's very well made. Got me back into chess, believe it or not. Jump Rope Challenge. This one's for my niece, she loves it. I'm going to put it in D though, not for me. I don't know what this one is, so I'm going to put it in D. I don't know what that one is. Origami King. Paper Mario Origami King. Never cleared it. Did at least 15 hours on it. And then, I don't know, it's not... Tried to like it. And then I gave up on it. But it wasn't as bad as most people say it is. The combat is a bit meh. But I didn't mind the combat, it's just a bit slow. I'm going to put it as C, because it wasn't as bad as most people say it is. But yeah, C is probably a fair rank. Mario 3D Collection. I remember this came out, so much criticism. 1, because it was only out for limited time. And 2, because there wasn't major quality of life improvements other than them being in HD. I don't care. I bought it, £60 in the UK. And I still love it. There are 3 absolute all-time classics in there. So I really enjoyed it. Played them all. I haven't played Sunshine in over about 20 years. So for me, 3D Collection is an A rank. Because these games are still awesome today. Mario 64, Sunshine and Galaxy. Maybe Galaxy's not aged as well as it did when it first came out. Like, the pacing of it is a bit slower. But some of the levels are still amazing. They're phenomenal. But anyway, A rank. They're absolute classics. Kirby Fighting 2. Nah, forget that. D. Mario 35. That was actually really good, but they removed it, didn't they? I'm still put it in C, even though it doesn't exist anymore. Never played the kart game, the actual toy. I don't know why that's on there, but I'm gonna put it in D because never played it. Never played that. Pikmin 3 is a good game. Not the best Pikmin game, but it's good. I would probably say it's yeah, I like the co-op feature on this game. The co-op is what made it. No, co-op is what makes it a B. I played it with my niece. We had a lot of fun playing this co-op. Yeah, I'm gonna give that one a B because of the co-op. I think if it didn't have a co-op, I would have given it a C because on single player, it was just Pikmin again. You know, it's like the others. Which I do like Pikmin 1 and 2. They are classic games, but you needed to change it up a bit. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. It was a good game. B. I'll try and whiz through these. There's still more to go. Fire Emblem. I think this was the remake, is it? Never played it though, but not played it, so I'm gonna put it down here in D. Fitness Boxing, not for me. Put it in D. D. Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury. I love this game. This game. Where would I rank it? Let me think. It's either an S or an A. I might give it an S. Now, the reason I'm giving it an S, I think if I played it on my own, single player, I would give it an A. Because originally when it came out on the Wii U, I played it mostly on my own, and I enjoyed it. Started off a bit slow initially because it was a bit too easy. On your own, it's it's not as fun because the kind of game it is, isometric. But recently I've been playing it online with one of my friends, and it's so good, so much fun. This game is amazing. The level designs are incredible, and playing it 4 players is just chaos. And that's what this game is. It's a 4-player Mario 3D game, so it's an S rank. It does exactly what it's supposed to do when you're playing it 4 players, just like Smash Bros. When you're playing it 8 players or 4 players. It's a 10 out of 10. So 3D World gets an S rank for me. Bravely Default 2. I've not completed this. I've played it. It is a good game, and the soundtrack's incredible. Wow. I'm gonna give it a B rank. I think it's a really good game, and it's very underrated. But I need to clear it from what's on my list. Pokemon Snap. Again, not for me. I don't understand the point of this game. Just taking pictures of Pokemons. So I'm giving it a D. I'm not a Pokemon fan, as you can tell. Famicom Detective. I have got these games. I have played very briefly of them. I've not completed them, but from what I've played and seen the reviews of, it's very interesting. For now, I'm gonna give them. C rank. It might be higher, but I need to. I know I usually don't rank games I've not played enough, but I've played a little bit and it's pretty interesting, but I just haven't completed it. So I'm gonna give them a C. Might rank them a bit higher. They've got my interest, and I do plan to play or complete them at some point. Miitopia, not for me. Don't know what that one is. Garage Builder, that one had my interest, but it looks too complicated, so D. Mario Golf, I'll be honest. As much as I love the original N64 Mario Golf, since then they've all just been not very good, and this latest one just doesn't interest me at all. Gonna give that one a D as well. Skyward Sword. I know this game gets a lot of slack, but I like it. And I'm gonna give it a B. It's probably one of the weaker Zelda games. Is it a B? Yeah, maybe it's a B. No, maybe it's... Actually, is it a B? I don't know. I think it's a bit higher, actually. I don't know. People really don't... I don't care what people think. It's for me personally, when it first came out, it was definitely an A. I'm just thinking, is it... From what I've played, a couple of things I didn't like the motion controlling at the start put me off a little bit, but overall I don't mind the motion controls in this game. I'm going to leave it at a B. Because the motion controls, I know you can turn them off in this one and play with the control, but that's not for me. It just doesn't feel natural. It's a good game. It could have been higher if it didn't rely on motion controlling. Pokemon Unite, not for me. I haven't played these WarioWare games, so I'm just going to rank them at D. Metroid Dread Zero. This was an absolute classic. Should have won Game of the Year. I don't know where to put this one. It's either an A or an S. I'm gonna put it at an A. At an A. I mean, it's hard to say because when I was playing it, I remember saying it's Metroid. I know it's the best Metroid since Super Metroid, and people who have never played Super Metroid will probably say this is better than Super Metroid. But for me, all-time greats are like, I don't know, they have to do something spectacular. To be fair, Metroid Dread did a lot of spectacular. It did. There's a reason why Prince of Persia is like taken influence from it already. I would probably say, yeah, it should have won Game of the Year in my opinion in 2021. I'm gonna give it an S. In my opinion, it should have won Game of the Year. It was nominated Game of the Year in 2021. It didn't win. It lost out to It Takes Two. I don't think it should have lost out to It Takes Two. I think it should have won Game of the Year easily. Metroid Dread was phenomenal. Did not expect it to be that good. Mario Party Superstars was actually a really good game. Massive improvement from the other one. I'm gonna give this one a B. It's actually really good. Yeah, so they stepped up with that one. Pokemon Diamond, is that Diamond? I don't know what that. Whatever. I just know they're rubbish. These Pokemon games are awful, especially the more recent ones. Let's do this one. Arceus was actually a good. That's me saying they were awful. I actually quite liked Arceus. I never completed it, but it was definitely the best 3D Pokemon game. I'm gonna give Arceus a C because Arceus was actually quite impressive. I don't know how they did so badly with the ones after it, but Arceus was pretty good. So there is hope that Pokemon still could be good in the Switch 2 era. But that's as high as I'd go with Pokemon games. C ranks, I can't rank them higher than C because Pokemon games they're just not on the standard of other Nintendo games. Brain Academy, again, you know, these games were good on the DS. They're not so great anymore. I'm gonna have to give it a D. I do actually have it, but it's just Brain Academy again. You know, nothing special. Just meh, that's what they are. Triangle Strategy I have not played. It is on my watch list, but because I've not played it and I don't know if I'll get around to playing it because I've got so many games to go through, I'm going to put it on a D for now. I heard it's very good. Let me know where you guys would put it. I haven't played it, so I'm just going to put it on D. I can't rank this game. I'm currently playing Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and I'm not going to lie, it is so good. Like, I can't believe I've left it for this long. I've had it for 3 years since it's come out, and I haven't even completed it. I started playing it and really enjoying it. I'm gonna rank this, for now, based on what I've played, a B rank. It's not next to the Galaxy games, but all the 3D worlds and that, but it is definitely not far off. It's a very good game. Soundtrack's awesome as well. You know what? Wii Sports Resort, I don't care what anyone says. When it first came out, I got so much criticism, but tell you what, with all the updates and I don't know, it's just a really fun game. I really enjoyed the football game on this, you know. Yeah, it's a great game. I don't care what anyone says. For me, this is one of the best party games on the Switch. I'm gonna give this a B rank. I mean, it's got your favorite Wii Tennis on it. You know, everybody loves Wii Sports. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a B rank. I think it's actually really good. Impressive. I think it needs a few more mini games in there, sports games. But yeah, let's see. Mario Striker. You know what? This is another one. Got a lot of criticism. The gameplay is solid. I've done over 50, maybe 60 hours on just playing it online, and got really competitive. The gameplay is solid. The gameplay is brilliant on this game. Okay, next we got Fire Emblem Warriors. I have this game, haven't even started it, but I'm sure it's going to be a good game just like the other Warrior games. I'm just going to do what I've been doing this whole time. I'm going to put it in D because I haven't played it yet. It's unfair. I guess you could say I should do the same for Famicom Detective. In fact, no, I'm not going to put it at D because I know it's not a D. Put it in C. It's definitely not a D, let's be honest. I know what to expect. So I'm going to put it at a C. It's on my to-do list. And I'm sure it's going to be either a C or a B. They're good games. I like them. So I'm going to give that one a C. Live Live Alive or Live Alive, Live Alive, that one, Live Alive. I've played this. I've not completed it fully, but I've done most of the stories, and it's a really good game. I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one a C as well. I say a really good game. It is. It's it's not a B, but it's a C. It's not a bad game. It's a game I'd probably just play the once. It's an old Super Nintendo game remade in 2D HD, and the graphics are great. Yeah, it holds up. It's fun. I need to finish it. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is an interesting one. I know most people rank this very highly and even think some even think it's the best one. For me personally, it's an A. I'm gonna put it just below S. It's not up as, you know, the best Xenoblade for me. I would probably say it's below 2 and 1. Controversial for some people, maybe. For me, yeah, this is my opinion. And go watch my Xenoblade ranking video again, you know, to see why I've put it where I put it. So yeah, and then you know, this Kirby Buffet game. It's actually not a bad game. I'm gonna say this is a C. It's a good little racing game. It's quite cheap as well on the eShop. Splatoon 3 is actually a really good game. I like this one just as much as I like number 2, so I'm gonna say it's a B. Mario Plus Rabbids, just as much as I like the first one, it's an A. It's a brilliant game. Bayonetta 3, I haven't completed it yet, but I would probably say it's a B. I wasn't as fond as I was with the first two. I still need to complete it. Maybe I'll change my opinion after I complete it, but for now, based on what I've played, it's more of a B. I do think this game needs a bit of a performance boost as well, because, you know, we're at the point now where this modern Switch games are really struggling and it needs a hardware boost. Pokemon Scarlet, we all know how bad these games are, so let's not bother. I mean, I don't like Pokemon anyway, but Scarlet games are just the worst. Fire Emblem Engage, I will say it's just below Three Houses. I'd probably say it's a B. Is it a B? Yeah, I'd say it's a B. It's a B. B2. Metroid Prime Remaster. No debate. No debate. This game came out 20 odd years ago. 2002, I think. Can't believe how well it holds up in 2023 when it came out. The remaster. Unbelievable. Visually brilliant. It's such a good remaster, and yeah, the game is flawless. Pure gameplay. Just gameplay gold. One of the greatest games of all time, and definitely goes up there as an S rank. I would even say these Mario collections would probably be an S rank as well, but if they had that quality of life improvement to be an S rank. Like Mario 64 for me is one of the greatest games of all time. And Galaxy is one of my favourite games too. In fact, I'll put them in there. Yeah, I'll put the Mario collection up there. S rank. Of course, why not? I had to do an S tier of the Mario games. 64 would be in my S tier always. And the Galaxy games are still great. Sunshine is a bit more hit and miss, but yeah. So Mario games are up there. The Kirby, again, I've not played this one, but I know what to expect with these Kirby games. I'd probably say the 2D one is up there with All-Star Royale, whatever it's called. Fitness Boxing, not for me. Cereza, I've not played. But Advance Wars is a brilliant game. I'm going to say Advance Wars is an A rank. I love it. 1 and 2 as well. Tears of the Kingdom. Don't need to talk about this one either. Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. There it is. Put it next to Zelda. Easily an S rank. One of the best games of all time. Maybe. I'd say so. Pikmin 1. I absolutely love Pikmin 1. Brilliant game. It's an absolute classic. Giving it an S rank. I mean, it was cheap anyway, so it's a great remaster. It's an absolute classic. Love the first Pikmin game. In fact, how does it hold up today? I might say it's a bit lower. I'd still say it's an A rank. And Pikmin 2, Probably about the same, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say maybe Pikmin 2 is more of a B. It was more of the same. Pikmin 2 is more of the same, which isn't a bad thing, but I like a bit of originality. But yeah, and Pikmin 3 was pretty much the same thing again, except they added co-op. Okay, that sounds about right. Oh, this everybody 1-2 Switch was awful. If you thought the first one was bad, the second one was even worse. Pikmin 4. Now this is why I took Pikmin 1 off the S rank. Pikmin 4 was absolutely brilliant. Spent 40 hours on this game. Check out my review. Loved it. Brilliant game. So good. They improved everything. Yeah, could talk about that one all day. F-Zero 99 is actually a very good free game. I'm gonna put F-Zero 99 at a B rank. Yeah, I think it's above some of the other ones that have come here. Let me see. Maybe it's a C rank actually. You're right. Maybe it's a C rank. It is very good. It's definitely up there with the 99 games. Probably wouldn't put it next to some of these actually. So yeah, it's a very good game. I don't know what that one is. Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder is an A. It's not an all-time great, but it's not far off. It's not far off. It's a very good 2D Mario game. In fact, probably the best. In fact, it might just be an S rank. Let me think about this. Is it an S rank? Probably not. No, I think A is just about right. Yeah. The WarioWare games I've not played. Mario RPG. I want to say this one is more of a... Back in the days I'd give it much higher, but I'd say today it's a B rank. Yeah. Was it a B? I enjoyed it. The soundtrack was brilliant. I'm gonna give it... Yeah, I think a B. Another Code. This is a good game. Probably a B as well. What do you say it's a B? Actually, no, I'd probably say C. Say C, actually. C tier. This Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I'd probably say C tier as well. Princess Peach, C tier. Endless Ocean, oof. Not for me. I'm gonna put that in a D. Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. Probably an A. Yeah, I'd say it's an A tier. In fact, Mario RPG, I'd probably put that as an A as well. I'd say they're about the same. For me personally, I like them both for different reasons. I'd say they're both on par with each other, A rank. Luigi's Mansion 2, I've actually played only a little bit of it on the original DS. I'd probably say a C tier for me, that one. The NES collection, whatever, what's it called again? NES edition of Nintendo Championship, that's what it is. I'd probably say that's a C tier, it's just a speedrunner game. MEO, I've not played, but I do have a lot of interest in it. I'm going to put that in C tier because I know it'll be good. Echoes of Wisdom, I just recently completed, go check out my review. I'm going to give this game an A rank. It's a very good game. 9 out of 10 from me. Mario Party Jamboree. Wow. From a bad Mario Party game to the best Mario Party game. I'm going to give Jamboree... I mean, what more could you ask for a party game? I would say it's it's on par with the last one. B. Mario and Luigi Brothership. I've not played it. It's on my watch list, but I'm gonna put it at D for now because I've not played it at all. Donkey Kong Country I've played on the original Wii version, and I've played it. I've got it from the first world. I'm gonna say that's a B rank. Wait, actually it's not a B rank. What am I about? It's an A rank. Very good game. for a second. I forgot how good it was. It's easily up there as one of the best platformers alongside Tropical Freeze. And the only reason I was going to lower it a bit is because I thought Tropical Freeze is better, but it's still equally, I'd say almost equally as good. I'd say Tropical Freeze is just a bit better, but it's still on par with it. So yeah, so that's my list, guys. That's my tier rank. That's what it is. I've got on my S tier, I've got Mario Kart, Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade 1, Xenoblade 2, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Astral Chain, Xenoblade, Dragon Quest 11, Super Mario 3D World, Metroid Dread, Super Mario 3D World, All-Star Collection, sorry, Metroid Prime Remastered, and Pikmin 4. I won't go through all of this, but that's my collection. That's my tier list. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this list, and if you disagree or agree, let me know. It'd be nice to see what other people think. Thanks for watching.